Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Get this out of the way. How are you doing? Is a little discombobulated for just a moment, so I'm trying to recenter myself right before we went live here. Is my family's been waiting for the food. We had ordered Uber Eats because I didn't feel like cooking. The food arrived 10 minutes before I'm supposed to go live, so I'm like, okay, let's get into the food so I can eat real quick. And everything's cold. Like every bit of it's cold. It has to be reheated. So sorry I'm running like a little late. Chris, you're here. You're here. We missed you last night. If you go back and you watch the video, I asked at least 3 times. I wonder why is Chris not here? I wonder why Chris isn't here. How's everybody doing? I see Aaron's here. Ember, yay! Oh, let me know in the chat if you are wanting your cards read. I figured tonight we could do something interesting. I saw something on TikTok and I thought I'd like to try. And if you'd like to try, then let's do it. But the idea is that because when I read tarot, I'm specifically listening to, and my understanding of it is almost like I'm listening to my ancestors tell me what I need to know, right? Or helping me see what I need to see. That being the case, the idea, the theory is that we can pull cards and find out what your spirit guides want you to know right now. What is it, a specific message that you need to know or that you need to hear? And I thought that was an interesting start to the next week, is to find out maybe is there something specific that our guides need us to know. But what do you guys think? Tell me what you think. Think that would be an interesting card? Do it. Okay. Do it. Let me try to recenter my camera again. Everything was so like last minute. Yep, so whoever wants a spirit reading, spirit guide reading, let us know in chat. If you want a next week reading, let me know. My ancestors are hopefully judgy and bickering like once in a while. You know, sometimes when I have pulled cards for myself, that's exactly what I kind of imagine. It's just like this. Like, here's what I think of my ancestors, and I'm talking about the ones that have lived in the last 100 years. My family on my mom's side are sharecroppers, so long line of southern farmers, right? So I imagine my ancestors talking to me like, girl, you knew what we just told you, all right? Why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you? Because you're stupid. You're stupid, right? You take after those people. Like, that's what I hear. Oh Lord, y'all, I'm not right in the head. I've just ticked off my entire lineage. They're not going to talk to me tonight. Yeah, SG will be spirit guide, and NW will be for next week. All right. So we got Aaron. Let's find out. Let's find out what your spirit guide wants you to know. Okay. 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 Aaron. When I tell you the card, you're gonna be a little unnerved. Okay. You're gonna be a little unnerved, but let me figure out what it means. Let me figure out what it means before um hey Kathy, hey Lydia. Um Aaron, I pulled the devil. All right. The devil. Like I said, let me look at the meaning and we'll go from there. Illusion, abuse of power and control, shadow, addiction, deception, and trickery. The heart of the matter, the source of discomfort, shape-shifting and trickery. A rip-roaring good time, immediate desires fulfill at a dangerous cost. So I'm hitting on deception and trickery, the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter. The heart of the matter. There's something like the heart of the matter for me means like the center of it. And at the core, there is some deception. You are deceiving yourself to believe something, to provide yourself comfort. And your guides want you to know this, that you are deceiving yourself, that you hold pretty tight to you. You're deceiving yourself about that. And that things will continue to be what they are because you continue to be what you are. That's what I hear. If that makes any sense to you whatsoever. Yeah. That's interesting. All right. Chris. Let's get Chris. Chris, I almost spewed my tea. Chris, for everybody in not in chat right now, it's like he's a figment of all of our collective imagination. He's still sleeping. Have you watched The Matrix lately, Chris? Aaron, I'm really confused with you. I am really confused with you. Just saying. The whole you will continue to get, like that's just there's something that you aren't truthful with yourself about. That's it. All right, Chris. Let's see. All right, Chris. You got strength. Guys, these are all major arcana cards coming out, and it's very interesting. So Chris, you got strength. Eight. She's really pretty. Gentle control, inner wells of power, stable body, sound mind, fortitude, and unwavering sense of self, knowing when to apply pressure and when to release it, character and resiliency, effortless action, recognizing one's power, your energetic birthright, stoking your inner fire and transforming your reality. Okay, won't make any sense. Word for word, boy, you come from energetic people. Stop sitting around. Do what you want to do. Because that energetic birthright. Yeah, what I'm getting is that energy that I know you to have isn't just for like it's a birth trait. Like there are people in your family that have just as much high energy and are very passionate about things. Just as passionate as you are about things. Those people are wanting you to do more. They're wanting you to get up and do more. All of your ancestors are like, you know what? This was going out. Aaron, I still haven't watched that video. I probably need to. I heard, like, my daughter was talking to me about it, and she was like, "Are you just? Oh, it's so good." I was like, "Okay." Chris, I definitely want you to unleash yourself. That's probably why they had that tone. Chris, that's probably why they had that tone. And Aaron, I haven't even listened to the song, so I don't even know. Like, I have heard like the analysis of his song, because of course I would know analysis before I would actually hear something. Y'all, I'm way too nerdy and it hurts. Okay. But I've heard, hey Ardessa. I have heard that, you know, there was it was basically like a, not a protest song, but like a cathartic song for him to say, you wanted me to hate myself for who I am, and now I'm just going to shove it all back in your face. And that you used religion to make me hate myself. That's what I heard. I have not listened to the video or watched the video, so I can't. I don't know. Well, you know what, Aaron, that's a thing. Like, back when I was younger, and we're talking, it was still in elementary school, I'm pretty sure, but Madonna did Like a Prayer. And oh my God, do you want to talk about people like absolutely losing their minds because of that video? So I think a lot of times when you take and you turn Christianity on its head, and not just Christianity, any religion, any belief system that somebody holds dear, and you turn it into something that they feel isn't right, I think that's, you're going to get that backlash, you know? So spider. Okay. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about, okay. You're talking about another song. I was like, what? I'm so confused. Hi, Juby. How are you? All right. So we've gotten Chris. Lydia wants a spirit guide, and Kathy wants a spirit guide. Okay, so Lydia, you're getting better about not going when I say your name. Now you're just kind of like, yes. By the way, I want to say something before we get into Lydia's, but I was thinking before we started, and I was going to put it on my TikTok, but I didn't. I am really happy. I was thinking about it as I was setting up. I was like, I'm really happy when I get to go do tarot for you guys. And the reason why is that for so many years, I kind of I wasn't who I was meant to be. I always was pretending to be the people that others needed. If I thought, for instance, something was going to rock the boat, if I liked it, I wouldn't like it because I didn't want to rock the boat. Well, I'm finally out of that. I don't do that anymore. And, tarot is proof of it. Me being publicly reading tarot is a big deal for me. And I'm very proud of myself for it. I am really proud of myself for it. So that was my inner thoughts before doing tarot tonight, was that I'm very proud of the fact that I am living true to who I am. Right? Thank you, Erin. Thank you. And Juby, I am doing well. I am doing well. All right, Lydia, what does your spirit guide want to say to you? Ooh, okay, right now. Do this. Your spirit guide wants you to know right here. All right. You got the Six of Pentacles in shadow. Six of Pentacles in shadow. So this is your message. By the way, I am more than likely about to get myself some oracle cards. And we might try doing oracle with tarot soon. I don't know. I hate spending money on myself. So don't know yet. We'll see. But Lydia, you got the Six of Pentacles in shadow. Charitable works and acts giving time, effort, and money are worthwhile pursuits. They can make a person feel incredible and even offer feeling akin to an endorphin rush. But are you using charitable acts to pump up your ego and feel superior to others? Examine your motivations. So see, this is not where I take this card. I do not take this card as examine your motivations. When I started reading this card, I immediately got tell her to volunteer. Tell her to volunteer. She'll like that. Tell her to go volunteer. So that's the message I'm getting across from whoever. She'd be so happy if she goes volunteers at a place that has animals or flowers. That's how it was kind of like, or flowers. Animals or flowers. Yeah. So your message is try to find some volunteer work. And I think this is so that way I'm a huge advocate. If you guys have not watched any of the other videos that I made, I'm a huge advocate on volunteerism. I think it is a great way to get your foot in the door for a possible career. I think it's a great way to figure out what kind of career you want to do. So I'm constantly, telling kids, go volunteer somewhere, go volunteer somewhere. So the fact that your spirit was like, go volunteer, like that makes me happy. I think they're right. Go volunteer. All right. Lydia's spirit guide is Beetlejuice. You don't know how incredibly accurate you might be. All right. Because, Juby changed. What? Huh? Oh, I'm going to change mine to spirit. Okay. All right. So now we have Kathy. Kathy. I hear my family listening to something and I don't know what it is. Like I heard like rave music and neither one of them listened to that. So I was just like, what's going on? Are they having a party without me? What? All right, Kathy, let's hear your, let's see what your spirit guide has to say. Okay. The Page of Wands in shadow. The Page of Wands in shadow. Why is she in shadow? Page of Wands in shadow. Guarded and suspicious behavior, prone to gossip, spreading rumors, ruining plans for others, anticipating and envisioning future events too intensely. Reality falls flat. Nothing can live up to your desires because you have set the bar impossibly high and therefore sabotage yourself. This is what I'm getting from this, and it's kind of a mixture of some of these things. Anticipating and envisioning future events too intensely. There's something that you're like really super anxious about. I don't want to say scared because you're not scared, you're just anxious. So something you're super anxious about, and that's eating at your energy levels majorly. So from what I'm gathering from your spirit guide is that they want you to know all is what it should be. All is what it should be. It will be what it will be. Try not to worry. Worrying does nothing but waste your energy. So whatever the event that you're anxious about, they kind of want you to know that you're not going, they know you're not going to not worry about it, but to do your best to try stop worrying about it. What's going to happen is what's going to happen, and you can't change anything at this point. It is what it is. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. If any of this makes any sense to anybody. I know Erin's over there still scratching her head like, what? What? All right. Ardessa, Garrett, and Ember. Okay. Ardessa. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I see you guys talking about your hair. The moment I am fully vaccinated, I am going to go to my hairdresser and we are going to bleach my hair over again and we are going to cut it and we are going to make it green again because Lord help me, I loved my green hair. I loved my green hair. It was so pretty. So we're going green again. I just don't know how to cut it, guys. I don't know what I want to do to cut my hair. Like, we have found out that keeping like the undercut is good for my head. It keeps some of the pressure off the back of my neck, so that helps. But my husband does not like my hair short, which, he'll let me do whatever because he doesn't get to control me. I control myself, right? I just know that he prefers my hair long, and so of course I like to make him happy occasionally. Like, he will not cut his hair super short for me either. He normally would shave his head like really short. I hate that. So he keeps it. I should, right? Just shave my head completely. That's what we'll do. Chris, you remember when my hair was super long? I had hair all the way down to my waist. So, and there again, I want my hair back down to my waist. I don't know what I want to do with my hair. Oh, I loved my hair green. I loved it. I loved it. I was a casting manager at the time for a haunted attraction and was performing in the haunted attraction, and went to go check on my clowns, and they had UV lighting all in their area. My hair was glowing in the dark. It was UV reactive. I couldn't sneak up on the actors. Because my hair was glowing. Oh gosh. Check on my clowns, yeah. I had like check on my clowns, check on my trailer park people, because the haunt had like a trailer park, like legitimate, like they were trailers. And so we had like a trailer park there. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, okay. All right, Ardessa, I'm going to assume this is your card, because as soon as I was about to say, let's get your reading, this card jumped out at me. Your spirit guide, impatient. Impatient. I don't know if you have anybody in your past that is impatient, but that's who's here. Impatient. All right. The card is 10 of Pentacles and it's in shadow. What price do we pay when a door opens for us, yet we decide we are unworthy to enter? Animals, trees, and flowers evolve without second guessing themselves. Allow internal resistance to dissipate. Say yes to what appears in front of you. That's what that's a big one. You have felt very unworthy lately. You're not in the dark. You just lost your spark. That rhymed. You've just lost your spark. And this is the reminder of you are worthy. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are funny. You are all the things that you want to be. You are those things. And they want you to remember those things. Okay? Don't forget it. You come from mighty people? You come from mighty people? So there. Oh, hello, Johnny. How are you? You absolutely can ask a question. We've got Ember is our chat moderator, so she'll put you in queue so that way I can get to your question once I get to everybody else. Yeah. All right. So, Ardessa, that made sense to you, the whole mighty people? Okay. All right. Next is... Who else is next? Oh, sorry. Juby is next. All right. So Juby is next. Okay, Juby, let's look at your spirit guide. Okay. Juby, you got the Knight of Wands in shadow. The Knight of Wands in shadow. The Knight of Wands in shadow. Hot under the collar and angering easily over insignificant matters. Small issues steal focus from productive energy. Containment is a recipe for disaster. Freedom is the answer. How can you save yourself from burning down in the forest? Release and forgive. So there's a couple of things that I'm getting here. Easily angered over insignificant matters. Small things steal focus, and release and forgive. So Juby, I'm going to say that You've been easily agitated lately. Did I see this? It is something that, how do I put this? There was a situation that you feel wronged in. There was never a conclusion to that. So you feel agitated. And even though that it might not seem like you're still bothered by that, you are bothered by it. You are very bothered by it. And so you're getting agitated easily at things that don't matter. They're insignificant. But the way to get over that is just to let it go. Let it go, let it go. like Frozen, let it go. Because the only person that's hurting in that situation is you. That's what they want you to know. The only person hurting in this situation is you. Let it go. Oh, so Juby, that makes a lot of sense to you. Okay. Good. Good. So you need to let it go. Whatever has been eating at you, you just gotta find a way to get over it. And sometimes those things are easier said than done. I know. Sometimes those things are easier said than done. There are things that I hold grudges about still to this day, and they happened 20 years ago. But I'm learning. I'm learning to kind of let it go. So I hope that helped. All right. So Q, right now we have Johnny is next. Is that who's next, Ember? Okay. Okay. Question is, okay, so you want to know about specifics, Johnny. Okay. Two of Wands in shadow. Two of Wands in shadow. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, taking responsibility for the worst thing you have ever done. When have you caused pain to another? When have you acted selfishly? Decide how you can make amends. Reconsider your current goals. Are you thinking of the highest good for all parties concerned? Is it quick fix worth it? The one thing that stuck out with this is reconsider your current goals. I don't think from this card that you're meant to move from one stage to another. I think there's someone else for you. It's either there's someone else for you, or either as you change your focus on her, then she will be able to focus on you. So there might be a shift there, but right now it's don't focus on that. Don't focus on that. Don't assume that that's what's going to happen. It doesn't look like there's going to be a shift. It's just, I really think there's somebody else. I really think there's somebody else that you need to be looking for. Okay. So sometimes the cards don't always tell us what we want to hear, but they tell us what we need to hear. So, all right. Hey, Blueberry. I love that screen name, Blueberry. Oh my gosh, I need you to come every time so that way I can do that. Hey, Blueberry, I love that. Oh, you just made my heart happy. All right. Kathy, you're right. And that's what I got from it is like you got to like just let it be what it's going to be, you know? You guys. Johnny, you're welcome. You're very, very welcome. And come back anytime. You're more than welcome to stay and watch the shenanigans and participate in the shenanigans that is chat. Oh. Oh, blueberries are sweet. Yes. You absolutely may, Blueberry. And Ember, if you could tell me who is next. Hello. I cannot pronounce your name. I am so sorry, but hello. All right, so Garrett is next, and he wants the spirit reading. Okay. Ace of Swords. Intellect. Intellect. Let's talk about your intellect. So we are at the Ace of Swords. It's a beautiful card, by the way. That's what it looks like. A flash of understanding, insight, the brilliance of the mind, mental facilities working, a genius idea. Execute your inspired plan, winning. A great organized intelligence, the essence of truth, logic, and reason that can be applied for desired results. Strength of the mind, soundness of thought, clarity, brilliance. Execute your plan. The way that's being said too is a very funny way. It's like, execute your plan, my man. Like, I don't know why I hear it that way. You've got a plan. And they just like execute the plan. You've got this. Yes, you've got this. That's pretty interesting. That was a pretty strong one too. Execute your plan. Oh my goodness. Classy, wholesome chat, sort of. We try to keep it PG-13. All right, PG-13. Okay. Let's see. So Ember, we have Blueberry. Okay, and she has a specific, or they have a specific, sorry. I do not know your pronouns, so I'm not going to assume he or she. I'm just going to say they. So Blueberry. King of Wands. King of Wands. This is interesting. I'll show you what the card looks like, and then you can see why I find that interesting. Okay? King of Wands. person who enjoys expressing power, courage in the face of adversity, the strength to challenge oneself. Exhaustive energy sometimes requires a break. Leadership and organizational ability, dazzling charisma, inspired the crowd. Oh. So I think the reason why you have met this person is he challenges you, or they, sorry, excuse me again. They challenge you. They're a season. They are a season, but they are there to build you, to have you grow. They will challenge you in ways that you haven't been challenged before, and therefore will force you to grow. So if you've already been dealing with a little bit of adversity with this person, like you were saying in your question, you know, you don't really have any contact. That's adversity. And so this relationship is having some type of adversity. And when I use the word relationship, friendship is a relationship. So it seems like you are to have been introduced to this person just so that way you would be challenged and grow. So they're a season. They're a season in your life. A well-needed season. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. You know, just because people are there for just seasons doesn't mean that we can't have the joy and authenticity of it, you know? So. Chris. Chris, I just watched like History's Mysteries or something like that, and they were saying that they have solved the mystery of Anastasia and that she was actually killed, and that they did find her remains along with her. Well, they have found all 4 of the princesses' remains. They don't know which parts, which ones are who, but they have found all of them. And it was very interesting. It was very interesting. So Blueberry, I hope that made some sense to you. So all right, Ember, let's do a spirit guide. Spirit guide. Yours are a little protective. Okay. Temperance. Temperance, which I believe is the balance. Let me double check. Balance within duality, leading to complex thought and action, the honing of skills, energetic mastery, going with the flow, unique and successful combinations, excellent management skills when put to the test with good results, originality, the unique expression of personal talent, excellent management skills put to the test with good results, and the unique expression of personal talent. They are wanting you to know that organizational skills are your forte, which we know. We know those things. You are honing certain skills right now, or have been honing certain skills, and that is, you're on the right path with this. You are original. Do not conform. Do not try to change the way you work with people. That originality that you possess is what you need for your next stage, for your next part in life. So do not, like, I've got the weirdest, stay sweet and stay who you are. Like, okay. Sounds like something I would have wrote in a yearbook in the 90s. Stay sweet, stay who you are. But that's basically what's coming through. It's like the skills that you possess right now, keep working on those, and you are on the right path. That kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. I will stick with the animated Anastasia. It's one of my daughter's favorite movies. Yep. Now you got to figure out which daughter I'm talking about, because you know I got 4 of them. 5 children's. 5. 4 of them girls. Y'all. And they were all 4 in high school at the same time. And I taught at the high school that they went to school at. I color my hair so you won't see how many grays I have. We made it through with a lot of moon water. Sprinkle that stuff all over you. Oh, that's cool though, Ember. That's cool. That then you kind of know who would have said that, because that's a weird way of putting things. You know, it was a very interesting way of putting things. Yeah. Is our Russian friend still here? Did they want to have their cards read? I don't know if they ever said they wanted to have their cards read or not. Yes, we are old. We are so old. Old. Aw. I know. I'm looking at all the things you guys have in chat. Bernadette Peters. Oh my goodness. I loved her, believe it or not, in Annie. In Carol Burnett and Annie. Let's just talk about the Carol Burnett show. Those were good times. And Mama's House. Good times, people. Good times. Good times. Great as well. All right. Just saying. I am that old. Queue so far is empty. What? Oh my God. Okay, so let's go ahead, since we've got an empty queue. Let's go ahead and pull our card for next week. Dun, 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 dun. Aaron stole our youth? I don't know. I don't know about that. Aaron, did you steal our youth? Is this a thing that's happening now? Why? I want it back. Oh, but I was telling you about the Oracle cards. I found a couple of different decks that I kind of want. And again, I'm talking myself out of them because I don't like spending money on myself. But that's neither here nor there. So, one of the Oracle decks, with my irreverent sense of humor, it was a little unicorn on the deck within a circle and a slash. So like no unicorns, right? I don't know what that means, but whatever. The deck was like, quit being so crappy to yourself, all right? Or girl, get your crap together. Like that's what the card said. It was beautiful. It was so great. And then another one was it's called the Witch's deck, the Witch's Oracle, and it was just beautiful. Like the artwork is what drew me in. So I was like, I was supposed to be looking for canes. I was supposed to be looking for canes because I have to use one more often than not now. But I got distracted on Etsy. I was looking at Oracle cards. However, I did find a cane. My husband's going to order it for me. It's beautiful too. It has a little raven's head on it. All right. Let's find out what we got to do for next week. Aaron, the reason why you have 25% is because you keep stealing our energy. Of course, there's going to be some side effects. Of course. All right? Just saying. Just saying. Dun, dun, dun. So next week, what do we need to know? Let's talk. All right. Next week, the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. This is interesting. By the way, I made a bunch of candles today. Why? Because I was trying to, well, I'm making a protection candle for my daughter. And then I'm also was experimenting with making rainbow candles. And I have yet to master that one just yet. All right. So for next week, what do we need to learn? The Eight of Wands is the space between wish and culmination. It is the call and response of the universe. Prayers are sent, forces are set in motion. It is impossible to see where intentions will land. It is too late to alter their course. You've done all you can for the moment. Sit with patience and wait for the situation to develop. Okay, so next week is not a week to start new projects, but to continue working on old ones. Okay. And we need to learn patience. That's really hard for me, y'all. I don't do well with patience. I don't do with patience as well. So next week we gotta just be patient and work. Okay. We can do that. We've had some crappy weeks. We've had some hidden blessing weeks. We've had some weeks where we're just lost. We can sit back and be patient. Yeah. And be confident that the work that we've done is good enough. That's a big one. Oh my God, that's a big one, right? Being confident in the work that we've done and that it is good enough and that we are worthy. And be patient that the work that we've done will produce what we want it to produce. That's a hard one, but it's good. Patience. Yeah. Patience, said the man. Patience, I don't understand. Okay, y'all have no clue what song I just sang, and that's going to make me feel really old, too. All right. Well, we have an empty queue, and we are done for the evening. So, Ardessa, so you know what? You're young. You're young yet. No, I didn't, Ardessa. I'll have to look. I am so sorry. I don't even think I was on Instagram today. Oh, I can't wait, Chris. I told my students, well, I sent messages to them. I'm hoping that I will be able to return to work in May. So let's hope. Oh, you posted paintings. Oh my gosh, I've got to run over there after we get out of this then. Oh my God, I got to see what you painted. Kathy. There was a thing on Witch Talk that was like the cycles of a woman's life as far as a witch is concerned is maiden, mother, and crone, right? And it's interesting because each one of those stages brings different obstacles and different types of blessings. So as you develop from one stage to another, then you learn. And all of a sudden, they posted that you've hit crone stage when you've had your first grandchild, which I disagree with this. I don't think that should be crone age. But because I've had my first grandchild and because I'm over the age of 40, I am now considered a crone. And I was like, when did that happen? When did that happen? And then the little bad person in my brain was like, when they started playing Nirvana in the grocery store, Grandma. It's like, yo, stop. Oh, Ardessa, that's gonna be so much fun, though. That's gonna be so much fun. I just had my first grandchild in March of last year, right before the pandemic hit. So I have not been able to hold my grandbaby. And they live like less than 5 minutes from our house. So we see them, of course, but I haven't been able to hold them, hug my kids, anything like that. So at the end of April is when I become fully vaccinated and I get to hold my grandbaby and I get to hug my children, and I am so incredibly excited. We're gonna plan like a nice big dinner for everybody, and I'm really excited. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So grandchildren are the best, and I can't imagine what great grandchildren are like. That's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that being discussed, Chris. Yeah. Aaron, stop it! You're making me feel older. Oh God. Oh God. She is not 29. Oh God. Oh. All right. Well, until next week, remember to have patience and know that your hard work is worthy and good enough, and that what you've put out, you will return what you're supposed to return. All right. I know that I love you. All right. If you go anywhere, wear your mask, wash your hands, stay away from people. We still are in the middle of the pandemic. All right. Don't know where you are, but in Florida, things still are, kind of increasing a little bit. So wash your hands, wear your mask, stay away from people. I love you all, and I will see you next Friday at 7 p.m. All right. Bye, my lovelies.